We'll have on you. Let's talk about pensions, and Jennie Kreser is from Sutton and is a partner and head of pensions at Silverman, Sherliker in the city. Jennie, good morning again.
Good morning, Danny.
Nice to talk to you. Thank you for your expertise once more. What does this budget mean for pensioners?
Well, a couple of major things really were announced, although it was no great surprise because the pensions bits had been well leaked really beforehand. So unlike last budget where the new freedoms that were coming in from this April came as something of a bombshell to everybody, including the industry, at least the industry was a bit more aware that these couple of announcements were going to be made. So, firstly, the first change is connected, if you like, to those new pension freedoms. The famous, you can cash your pension in for your Lamborghini. Mm-hmm. A lot of people who already had annuities were thinking, well, what about us then? And so what the Chancellor announced yesterday was that the government are going to consult on the possibility of people that already have an annuity being able to sell that annuity for cash.
What do you think about that as an idea? Good one or not?
Well, personally, I think people need to think very, very carefully about taking the cash, whether you're a new pensioner or whether you're an existing pensioner. And the reason I say that is most people underestimate how long they're going to live. It's a great thing, isn't it? We're all living longer, as we've discussed in the past. And, of course, what an annuity is, essentially, is a guaranteed income for life. So if you buy an annuity and you fall off the perch early, that's unfortunate for you, but the insurance companies are rubbing their hands in glee. If, however, you live longer than the insurance companies expect you to live, and most people have been doing that lately, actually, you win and the insurance company loses.
And they don't like to lose, do they?
They don't like to lose.
So what are they going to do?
Well, when you if you are determined to sell your annuity, you can bet your life that whoever is going to buy it, and it can't be the same people that you bought your annuity from in the first place, but whoever is going to buy it is going to price that risk into it. So what you might very well have is people that maybe didn't get a great deal when they bought their annuity are going to lose again, because when they come to sell it, you can bet your life you're not going to get a good deal when you come to sell it.
Okay.
So what part of the government planning, part of this consultation, is going to be around how we can try and ensure that people aren't ripped off twice.
Okay, and just a thought on the changes that were announced last time around and that are coming into force in a few weeks' time. Is the industry ready for those?
Well...
That sounds like a no.
It is a bit of a no. As you and your listeners may know, what the government has set up is this pension-wise guidance guarantee, which is there to provide guidance, not advice, but guidance to people who might be thinking of cashing in their pension. The problem is there's been lots of glossy adverts. You may have seen them on the TV and perhaps in the press. The problem is that there isn't even a telephone line set up yet. The pension-wise system itself is really not ready to go. But what the government did announce yesterday is some extra money for the pension-wise scheme.
Hang on, we just need a scheme to start with. We need a phone line to start with.
Exactly. Well, you're going to have three possible options to access this pension guidance. The first is online, and there is a website, but it's not really up and running. It's up and running, but there's not enough detail on it yet.
Right.
And that's going to be largely, some frequently asked questions that you might have, and you can access that online eventually. Then there's going to be face-to-face guidance, which is going to be provided by the Citizens Advice Bureau. But you can't just walk in and say, I'd like an hour's guidance, please. You're going to actually have to have an appointment.
And they might be quite busy to start with. And the third one, the phone line.
The phone line is going to be provided by the Pensioners Advisory Service. And at least the people manning that hopefully will know something about pensions, which, to be fair to the CAB, they will have some training, but they're not really going to be pensions experts.
OK, and just to wrap it up, I guess as always, take care on who you get advice from, Jenny.
Oh, always. And really people think very, very carefully about cashing in your pension because, you know, it's all very well. You take a nice cash sum and you think, oh, good, I'm going to have a nice holiday or I'm going to use it to buy an extension. You cannot eat a house extension. You cannot eat a cruise.
I'd like to see you try. Jenny,
exactly.
Thank you as always. Jennie Kreser from Silverman Sherliker.